What's up guys, and welcome in this new video. It's springtime, so one of the most interesting things to see and photograph is melting lakes. So I'm going to a pretty cool place called Lago Volaia. Picking the perfect moment to capture a melting lake is very hard because the process is really fast and it can get from total white to water in like just a couple days sometimes. So I watched a lot of pics on internet, recent pics from hikers, and this moment looks around the best. I'm gonna spend the night there. So I have my tent, sleeping bag and everything. I will spend the night by the lake. It's gonna be awesome, stay tuned. There's 1.5 hours hiking. Our goal is to reach that saddle, and the lake is right beyond the pass. Avalanche crossing. The sky is actually getting cloudy. I mean, it looked like it was clearing up, but it's actually not, but we'll see. Yoo-hoo! Welcome to Lake Volaia. It's actually more melted than I was expecting. So there are some pieces of ice left floating on the lake, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use them as a foreground for my photos. Anyway, that's how it is. I'll try to do my best. I hiked a little bit higher than the lake to wait for sunset, which is going to be in around 1 hour. The sun is setting in that direction, so it's going to lead up this grass here on the right side of this mountain range with this amazing sharp peak in the middle. There are quite some clouds in the horizon, but looks like there are some openings. Light is here! So amazing! This mountain is actually the highest peak in my region, Monte Collians. The sun went behind the clouds. It's not exactly sunset time, but there are quite some clouds in the horizon, so I think this is the last light of the day. It's been nice. I'm quite happy with what I got, and it's so good to be here. The tent is set. Now let's get into it. It's pretty windy today, so I had to carefully set the tent because the wind is quite strong, so I'm constantly shaking, but looks like it's holding pretty well, so it's gonna be totally fine. It's getting dark. My goal for tonight is to wake up at around 2 a.m. to capture the Milky Way in the sky with the lake and the mountains and maybe the tent too. So I'm gonna go to bed early and wake up in the middle of the night. Good night. It's almost 4 a.m. now, and I've been shooting for the last 3 hours basically, and it's been amazing. The sky was super clear, the Milky Way was perfectly visible in the sky and was exactly in the middle of the saddle. Now the Milky Way is not visible anymore, it's basically blue hour. The first glow of light is starting to hit the peaks, so it's time for some rest. Good morning. I didn't get up for sunrise because it was too early, really too early, and I went back to my sleeping bag at 4 basically, and
I didn't want to get out in an hour. So yeah, I just woke up. I organized a bit of the tent. I put my sleeping bag and my mattress in the backpack. So yeah, let's have a look outside. Two guys that camped like there just started to hike. They're following a trail called Alta Via delle Alpi Carniche, which is like a long trail that follows the ridgeline of these mountains. I mean, not exactly the ridgeline, but close to. It's pretty cool. They've been hiking for 8 days now. From my side, I'm really happy for my short adventure. I got some nice sunset light, I got some amazing night sky, the first Milky Way of the season, and also I found a perfect camping spot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share my work as much as possible. It's really important for me to start growing this community, and see you in the next adventure.